the verdicts on each of those counts. Count 1, count 2. Count 1, guilty. Jussie Smollett, guilty of felony disorderly conduct on count 1. And that is just coming down now from the 7th floor of the criminal courthouse. We'll have to hear what his reaction is to that later. We know that he's been fairly stoic during the trial. He looked very stoic as he walked in here just moments ago. But again, count 1, guilty. Jussie Smollett, guilty. And I'm getting another text, count 2, guilty as well. So at least 2 of the 6 counts right now, Jussie Smollett has been found guilty of disorderly conduct, but it's a felony disorderly conduct, and as Larry was just explaining, that does carry a potentially longer prison term of possibly 3 years in prison, although most of the attorneys we talked to say that's not likely. Count 3, guilty again. So on half the counts now, Jussie Smollett has been found guilty. And we're loading up another count right now. Again, Casey Cronus, our new colleague from Fox 32, just joined the station last week, is up in the courtroom on one of the benches. It's an older courtroom, a large courtroom, but capacity very limited up there because of COVID. Only 57 people allowed. And we should be getting a 4th count verdict here in just a couple of moments. Count 4, guilty. So again, 4 of the 6 counts so far against Jussie Smollett, he has been found guilty. And it's likely, if I may surmise, that there'll be guilty counts on 5 and 6 as well, because as Larry was saying just moments ago, these counts are all pretty much alike. They're essentially 6 counts for the same crime. And I can say, I don't have to say alleged crime now, I can say crime. Count 5, yes indeed, guilty. They're all the same crime, and that is for lying to a Chicago police officer. There were 3 separate occasions in which he was interviewed by police. Each of those occasions he spoke to 2 officers, and so the way that Dan Webb, the special prosecutor, formulated his case was to charge 2 counts for each of those interactions with police. And now we're loading up the 6th count here. And let me tell you what it's going to be. Again, counts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 guilty, and count 6 not guilty. Well, that's a bit of a surprise. So he's guilty on 5 counts and not guilty on a 6th count. However, it's a big win for the special prosecutor's office because they only needed 1 guilty count. They could have been not guilty on 5 counts and guilty on 1, and guilty on 5 is essentially the same thing. So again, Jussie Smollett just found guilty on 5 of the 6 felony disorderly conduct charges he faced in this trial that took about a week and a half here at the Layton Criminal Courthouse. Global scrutiny on this case, both when it happened and here right now. So we're looking forward to hearing what Mr. Smollett's reaction was in the courtroom. We're looking forward to hearing his lawyers